the release of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Phase 4 has finally come to a close. Thank God. The main reason why I couldn't make this video last month was because I was sick and I could not see the movie for a whole month. But finally, last night, I got to go see it. And in this video, I'm just going to rank every single Phase 4, just the films. I won't be including the shows because I'm too lazy to watch them. So, let's get started with the ranking. Easily coming in last place for me is definitely Black Widow. My God, I hate this film with every ounce in my body. Like, it's just so boring. It's a very, I just do not, I don't hate Black Widow as a character. I think she's fine, but like, just this movie is just so annoying and so hard to get through. This was actually the first movie I saw before since COVID started, so, and I hated it. No, it wasn't a Marvel, and I didn't really like Marvel that much at that time, so, yeah, but I just rewatching it, it's literal garbage. Red Guardian and Yelena was great, but the rest of the film was just literal garbage, very girlish sort of the theme. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the next one. On the list, and sixth, we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This movie was definitely the most hyped film on this list, but the hype did not live up to the movie. The movie was just not great. First of all, Sam Raimi's directing in this film is really good. The horror elements are really there. But just the plot, it's just so weak. And I don't know why Doctor Strange isn't even a main character in his own film. America Chavez was cool. She was cool. But like, I just don't really enjoy this movie that much. Yeah, and I don't like how they focus too much on Wanda. It felt more like a WandaVision sequel than a Doctor Strange film. But the cameos, the Illuminati, they were bad, but I think we could have gotten way better cameos than them. Definitely. But it's just a big disappointment. This movie's just a big disappointment, but it has cool VFX. Number 5, Thor: Love and Thunder. I've talked about this movie a couple times on my channel, but just in case you haven't seen it, you're a new viewer, I'll just give you the gist. Basically, I think just kind of like Multiverse of Madness, I feel like this movie had a lot of potential. You could see all the stuff that was on the camera, the plot, the script. I think it could have been an amazing movie, and what I mean by that, an absolutely fantastic film. But the problem was that Taika Waititi, he just like threw jokes at the wall for 2 hours straight. I don't know. Too many jokes just made the movie less watchable, and it fails to take itself seriously any time of the time. Thor Ragnarok, it was funny, but like it knew when to stop. But this movie just keeps going and going and going with the jokes. If dad jokes were a movie, not a joke. Yeah, if dad jokes were a movie, this would definitely be it. I feel like the villain was super wasted. Christian Bale really could have been a better Gore, the God Butcher. Real quick, as a point of reference, every movie after Thor: Love and Thunder, I would consider a good movie. So basically Black Widow, Doctor Strange, and Thor, I think those are all bad movies, but everything past this is a good film. In fourth place, we actually have the newly released Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I did not I wanted to put this movie higher, but there's just a few things that I didn't like about it. First of all, it's a great tribute to T'Challa and Chadwick, even though that's kind of a big problem. They barely even mention T'Challa at all in this movie. It's like in the beginning, like the first 5 minutes during his funeral, and then at the end when Shuri's in the and what is it, Katie or something? Yeah, and then, like, he's just referenced. Maybe because of that 1 year later. Namor is definitely a good villain. He's good. For a while, I actually thought he was gonna be a good guy. Because he didn't seem that evil or imitating. But then we figured out, yeah, he's clearly a villain. And I like how Shuri didn't kill him and just, like, let him live for a bit. Yeah, Ironheart was great. She wasn't bad, but she wasn't great either. She's average. I don't think she's gonna be the next Iron Man. I think maybe Rhodey will take that spot. But yeah, I think Shuri's a good Black Panther. No one's gonna beat T'Challa, and that's final. Yeah, and Queen Ramonda's death was, like, pretty tragic. But, like, it's like the whole family is dying except Shuri, which is really weird. And the fact that there was Killmonger. They literally brought back Killmonger for like a few seconds when Shuri became the Black Panther. That was insane. I did not expect Killmonger to come back. Overall, it's a good movie. I think just the 3 above it are better. In third place, we have Eternals. I did not expect to enjoy this. It's definitely a very underrated film. People put this film super low on the list in Phase 4 and basically MCU rankings, which is kind of sad because this movie is actually quite fun. It took big risks with everything, and it was a very refreshing movie. The plot was not that over convoluted, to be honest, but I think the cast here was great. The cast of characters, they're super diverse. There's like, what is there, 10 of them? Icarus was probably my favorite, even with the whole twist thing at the end, where they figured out he actually killed Ajax. That was unexpected, which was kind of sad because he definitely was my favorite of the Eternals. But yeah, just the whole like atmosphere. I just like I like the CGI in this film. Basically, it's very nice. I just think the CGI in this film just really takes it up, and the plot actually makes sense. Runner up is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I watched this movie at school, and my god, is it awesome. The action scenes in this film are phenomenal. We actually got I just like the action sequences in this film. They are super entertaining and super cool in like every way. We finally actually got an actual Mandarin, not the one from, what was it, Iron Man 3. We actually got a good Mandarin and the real one. That one was just like some guy that was playing in a TV show or whatever. But I just like this film. It's enjoyable. I think you could switch this film with Eternals. They're both kind of tied for me. Yeah, it's just a solid, rewatchable film. Great humor, as always. And, yeah. But obviously in first place, and it's not even close, Spider-Man No Way Home. As you guys know, if you've watched my other videos, I am an absolute huge Spider-Man fan. And this film is literally a gift to every Spider-Man fan, past and present. And this will make I just love this film. First off, the first half of this movie, people think it's too slow. I still enjoy it. Every minute of this film is good. I've probably rewatched this movie like 6 times now, because it's that good. Villains are awesome, even though they just brought back the villains from the older movies, but that's fine too. They brought back Green Goblin and Electro and fixed them. They actually made them better. They just fixed Electro. Green Goblin was already great in the first place. And the biggest of them all, we got Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man back. And they were all talking to each other, and they had fantastic chemistry with one another. Words can't explain how much I love this film. The only flaw I have is the spell at the end where everyone forgets who Peter is, which is kind of sad. I wish they didn't do that, but it's part of this. It's the plot. It has to be like that. But still, I just can't. This movie is just so undescribable. Like, it's just a fantastic film. And that's why it comes in at number 1. Thank you all for watching this video. If you like this video, obviously, just give it a like, comment what your ranking of the Phase 4 movies is, and make sure you subscribe too. And I will see you guys in the next ranking.